video. This car has a P0351 C1201 code. You know the P051. Listen, hang on. P0351. This is P0351. Misfire on your coil. People replace the coil, spark plug. I just found out what it is. These cars, this is an 07. The wire connectors break. They get brittle and they break. So these are replaced, have been replaced maybe a month and a half ago. Cheap Chinese Amazon parts. And this number one cylinder connector is loose. So the car was misfiring badly. Let me see if I can get it to do it again. There it is. So that must be throwing the P0351 code, and you can see it's misfiring. Zoom out. And watch when I push it on tightly, it smooths out. Smooths out. So yeah, check that. Check your connector. So I'm gonna replace these connectors. These are brand new, cheap Amazon. I'm just gonna go and get the factory connectors. Hopefully they have these in stock and just replace all 4 connectors. And that should be it. Luckily I didn't replace the coil, which I ordered that. I'll send it back. Spark plugs look okay. It's a loose connection. See that? Hesitation. Push it down. Smooths out. Hesitation. Smooths out. Let me check this one. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. So I got a bad. I may just change this one. I may see if I can repin it. Probably just replace it. But anyway, P0351 C1201 Toyota Camry Corolla Hybrids Highlander. If you have that code, just check your connector. Make sure you have a tight connection. Hesitation and perfection. That's it. Hope this helped. Before I wrap this up, I just want to illustrate the play in this connector versus the other ones. Light. See if you can catch it. See it. See how that play? Look at the play in this one. It's less. Not as much. Some, not as much. It's like this one is manufactured out of spec. It's too big. And it's not holding the connection. Let's play. I'm thinking maybe heat expanded it. I don't think so. It's only been on a month and a half. All the other 3 are okay. It's just the exhaust. No, exhaust in the front. So they all kind of get the same amount of heat. Yeah, just cheap part. But yeah, check that out. Decided to go with the Toyota parts. So this dealership only has 2, so I have to go to another dealership to get the other 2. I'm just gonna change all 4. And once I get back to the car and get the cheap Amazon parts taken apart, I'll show you what the difference is. But this is the part. It's called an F connector. When you call the dealership, give them the part number. It may tell you you have to buy the whole wiring harness. You don't. You can get 90980-11885. This is what they look like. There you go. All right, back at the car. I have the OEM harnesses. F connectors are what they call. The part number is in the description. I can see what the difference is. These white retainers are much more pushed in as opposed to the factory plugs. I'm gonna put one together and I'll show you for comparison, but you can see how this white connector part, this is what that is. This retainer, it sticks out further on the OEM part. So that's what's giving the tight connection. So it sticks out, it pushes in further. So creates more tension on the harness and makes the connection tighter. So that's what the problem is. So let me get these D-pin, re-pin, and then I'll show you the Here's the final diagnosis and fix. It was not the connectors. This last connector was loose. I replaced all of the connectors with the factory Toyota connectors, which is okay. Actually, the cheap Amazon connectors were fine. The issue was the pins. The pins inside the connector, this connector in general, was loose. So I just took a small screwdriver. Screwdriver or a pick, something like that. And just gently pry up on the connectors, tighten up the connectors. So now I have a solid connection. I can shake the wire. I took the tape or loom off this wire. I thought I had a broken wire. But now you can see I can shake the wires. Shake the wires. And nothing's happening. Connector's tight. I can shake the connector. Not misfiring. I'm going to tighten up this one, and this one. And that's it. So P0351. Check your pins inside the harness. A lot of people change the coil packs, change the plugs, and still get the code. Take your connector off. Take a small pick or screwdriver and just tighten up the connector. So just press up on it. So you want to smash it closed. So when you put it on the coil, you get a better connection. So I'm gonna tighten this one 2, 3, or 4 up, put some tape back on this, reset the codes, and that should be it. So that's the fix for this part. Tighten up the connector.